Guys, I'd like to welcome you, and my name is Nathan. And let me start with the disclaimer. This iTeraCare that I'm about to show you is a certified household electrical appliance. This is not a medical device. As I always say, this is not under the FDA. And we don't claim that these devices that I'm about to show you will cure any disease, because we are now not allowed to say that. But as I always say, if you understand that your body is a doctor, and if you feed the body what it needs, the energy, the raw materials, all of those stuff, then the body will heal itself. So regarding your optimal use of the iTeraCare, you got to consult the person that invited you tonight or today. And those of you who want some professional medical advices, go to your doctor. All right. So let's go with the harsh reality of our life today. Now, this is going to give you some awareness here, because if you compare thousands of years ago and our modern life today, the huge difference is people die today because of disease and sickness. Thousands of years ago, people are just born, they age like wine, age fully. They age like all more than 100 years old, right? And you know this. And it's because, especially for those who are really on civilizations, like those that have really made an impact to the history of humanity, I mean, they age fully. And it's uncommon to hear, and even in textbook, that people are dying because of sickness or disease. But today, people are dying. Most of the population died because of sickness and suffering from disease. And it is because the world's leading causes of that is based on our lifestyle. The CVD, the cardiovascular disease, there's like around 38 rough estimate per minute, people dying all over the world because of stroke. And we've got the second one, which is cancer. And the third one, you might be shocked. The third cause of death, you can find it, you can Google it, is actually medical error. People are dying because of medical error. Every doctor would know that. And in fact, there was 2 studies of this. One was Hopkins and the other one was Harvard. And they took away the Hopkins because it was even higher, more than the other study. People like 800,000 to 1 million people dying in a year in just the United States because of medical error. And that is really, really a bad news, because people depend their health on the medical industry. And in 2019 to 23, we have this lifestyle and chronic diseases, as you know, you can see all the numbers here. We are dying. And why is there so much uptick of cancer, uptick of all these CVD diseases, and so on and so forth? And you know that the main cause of all these diseases is back to inflammation, or we call this blockage. And in the Chinese medicine, or traditional Chinese medicine, when they talk about pain, when they address pain, they address it as simple as a blockage. And when we talk about blockage, it is a blockage of the flow of blood, which is carrying all the nutrients and oxygen, and the flow of energy, or they call it qi or ki. This circulation, which is hampered or being blocked, is causing a lot of his body pain or inflammation. And from inflammatory problems, it will escalate into a deeper or worse, we call it disease. And so humanity is looking or searching for a hack. And we know that. Is there a hack to be healthy? Is there a real knowledge, a pathway to be healthy? Yes. And why is that so? Before we talk about the hack, before talking about those components that will make this body healthy, we have to understand that the human body is a healing system. In fact, they said that immune system is not just part of the body. The body itself is an immune system. The body is designed to have immunity, that it can counter any foreign organisms, disease, and any type that will hack down or put down this body's strength. And so that healing system is not being discussed or taught in schools. We are not being taught that the body can heal itself. I mean, the system by itself is biased. The system is designed to make money itself. And so since we are not taught about this, the population don't have the real consciousness or knowledge on how to heal itself. Well, in fact, that Hippocrates 25 centuries ago mentioned that there is a natural healing force within each one of us. And this greatest force is the force that will make us well. I mean, the father of medicine acknowledged that there is a force, there is an energy. And why is that so? Because if you look at things around you, everything is energy. Energy is the building block of matter. Science and quantum physics said that. And I even like the statement that said, the stuff that makes the stuff is non-stuff. In other words, the very core of everything you see, touch, hear, and feel is actually a wave or a particle. In other words, it's not tangible. It's frequency, it's energy. You know, we are made of cells, and the very core, the smallest unit of matter, we call it atoms. And if you look beyond these atoms and everything in the quantum field, it's all just waves or particles. It's like, according to science, it's 99.99999% empty space. And it's just 0.00001, right, particles. In other words, there's emptiness, and there's none at all if you look at the very essence of everything we see. And so if everything is non-stuff, if it's non-material, so what is it? It is energy. So if it's energy, therefore at the very core of our existence and everything we see in the universe, everything is vibrating. And this is very important to understand, that if everything is vibrating, so there has to be a frequency, there has to be a tuning. To understand that everything is vibrating, then we begin to understand that, hey, I gotta have the right frequency. I gotta have the right hertz, have the right energy for me to attain the energy or the health of my life. Even our thoughts, as you know, that thoughts are also energy. They vibrate. Emotion is called emotion. Energy in motion is also vibrating. And the law of attraction said, whatever you vibrate or whatever you send a signal, if it's bad, you're going to attract bad stuff. You're right. Where does it start? It starts from the thoughts. Then it's now experienced in your body called emotions. And whatever you're feeling right now, whatever you're thinking right now, whatever state that is, that's called state of your being, which is what you're feeling and thinking right now, whatever that is, you shall attract that, because these thoughts and feelings are magnets, right? This is what Nikola Tesla said. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, you got to think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Isn't that amazing? I mean, this guy is not just a genius. I think he's a gift to humanity, though a lot of his inventions were not recognized. It was kept, it was suppressed, because he, during his time, wants to make solution for energy crisis and how we can tap on free energy. And so if you look at the life of Nikola Tesla, yes, he died without any recognition, but his genius, his brain is connected to somewhere far beyond we could imagine. He is connected to the universe, which he understands about energy, frequency, and vibration. Now, to cut into healing or medicine, this great scientist, Albert Einstein, he said, future medicine will be the medicine of frequencies. It's no longer just supplements or drugs, you know. It's going to be frequencies. And I'm going to talk more about this frequency, because even all these types of frequency methods or methodology or devices, it's now available today. And there is this even rumors of medical beds or med beds, as we call it, that people lie down there and they're using frequencies and energies and sound, then the body is just rejuvenated, repaired, almost an instant, even just few minutes. And so all this is the future. The future is about energy healing. There's a lot of methods. We've got crystal healing, we've got quantum healing. I mean, a lot of power of healing using frequency. And to top on that, I'd like you to understand that NASA understands about frequency, all right? And a lot of scientists. And so NASA, the backstory of this PEMF, they were looking for ways on how they can keep their astronauts' body at peak. I mean, even if it's outer space, in outer space, it is still connected with the magnetism of Earth. So this PEMF was created by NASA, all right? Thomas Goodwin discovered this, and by certain frequency, he was able to help the cellular healing and rejuvenation and recovery and repair of the body of the astronauts. And so now this is being used all over the world, this PEMF, which was discovered by NASA in 2003. And it's very powerful. We do have this PEMF in our BioLight. And to add on that, this is Dr. Anthony Holland. This guy is amazing. You know, together with his teams of scientists, they were able to discover, again, frequencies, all right, that was able to effectively stop the growth of cancer, particularly leukemia and other organisms, where they're being shattered using certain frequency range. They call this the 11th harmonics. No drugs, no pills, no chemicals, only frequency, and cancer cells were shattered. This is totally amazing. Now, this is what makes the iTeraCare super amazing, and it's above the other, frequency devices out there or other modalities. The discovery of terahertz was made by the American scientists in the 1980s, though it was discovered in 1920-ish. But this discovery and the growth of this study and application started in 1980s. So the terahertz, if you look at the spectrum of frequency, it is in between the electronic frequency, which is the microwave or radio wave, and the other side, which is the photonics or the photons. These are light waves. It is in between that, all right? We cannot see this, we cannot hear this, because tera means trillions of vibration per second. You can see all the numbers here. And this frequency, all right, when this was discovered by the American scientists, they call this specific frequency as the wave of life. Why is that so? Because it matches the vibrational frequency of the human cells. Take note, it matches. That matching of frequency is called resonance. All right, we're going to talk more about resonance later. And the Japanese scientists, when they also discovered this, they said, this is amazing. They call this light of life because of its, its feature, its character. And the Chinese scientists, when they also studied about this, in fact, all over the world, there are only 3 countries that can actually certify this terahertz or have this wild study. That is China, we've got Japan, and United States. And China is the #1 today using the terahertz in different fields like aviation, communication, biomedical. And in fact, the iTeraCare is also from China. Our scientist is from China. And they consider this as one of the top technologies that will change the future of our world. That is according to the US government, even according to China government. China is using terahertz now for their 6G. We're still in 5G. They are using 6G using terahertz, and many, many, many more. And we've got a lot of scientific data on the terahertz and the human health. This terahertz has a lot of great benefits, even for the brain. As you can see here, the terahertz can enhance neural synaptic. Now, a lot of people are asking me, Nathan, there's some sort of study that terahertz can actually do harm, all right? Yes, if it is in a high range. Remember, there are ranges of frequency. And if you can see the difference between the terahertz that is being produced electronically and the terahertz that is being produced in the iTeraCare is totally different. Why are we confident that our terahertz is super, super safe? Why? Because we're using crystals. We're using earth elements to produce the terahertz. Unlike others, they're using electronically device or microchips. We are not. We're using earth elements and crystals. So it is on its nature. It is naturally produced. And so it is in matching or resonance with the body's resonating energy or frequency. As you can see here, it's good for the brain. It's also great for a lot of great applications, even for diagnostics, all right? And we've got the Russia Academy of Scientists. They have tested the terahertz, and it can also stimulate stem cells in the bones in our spine. There's a lot of great studies. And so who made this iTeraCare, Nathan? This is the guy, you know. It's like when I met him, I was really starstruck. I felt so much energy because I mean, I just love this guy. 2 years ago when I heard about this terahertz, I asked, who's this guy who created this? And Yang Wen-jun, Professor Yang Wen-jun was there in our Thailand second anniversary. When I saw him, I was really starstruck. I felt like, wow, this is the guy who made it possible. So this guy has achieved the successful invention of the first terahertz light wave therapy using crystal and using earth elements. You know, he has done his research and study like for over 8 years. He has spent a lot of money. As you can see, this is the first prototype that he created. He said he spent millions of US dollars just to create this. And the cost of this first terahertz blower was around 400,000 US dollars. Crazy, right? So you cannot spend for that. It looks like a bazooka, right? So this guy is appointed now as a think tank member of the Chinese Academy of Management of Science and even in the Chinese government. So with so much experience and so much, you know, so much results, I would say that Yang Wen-jun is really a brilliant guy. He's a brilliant professor and scientist. And because of his passion and love for humanity, you know, he was able to download this in the realm of infinite possibility. And now we have the iTeraCare. Now, let's look into clinical test reports. What is clinical test reports? Now, this is not medical test report. This is clinical. In other words, this is issued by a research institute of chemical technology, which is Beijing Research Institute. This is one of the top 5 research institute in the world. You can Google Beijing Research. And they tested the iTeraCare and they posted this. They brought this into reality. You know, you can see there are numerical values from inflammation, comprehensive health, and there's a lot of test items there. And you can see, why is it using quantum value? Because they tested it using energy and frequency. And so upon testing to different peoples and different subject, they have released certain numbers in quantum value based on the effect energy-wise. And you can see that the iTeraCare best at is the inflammation. And of course, even virus and brain and many, many more. And so this device is really specifically designed to help inflammation, help blockages in the body. And why is that so? Because of the 3-in-1 core technology. We've got this terahertz, of course, because it's produced by the crystal. The crystal also mimics 1/40th of the sunlight's power and energy, and it has the quantum energy, which is very powerful. This quantum works with your intention. It balances the system of the body. It strengthens the body. It protects you with a lot of stuff, you know, and it has its penetration that can go deeper into your vital organs. And this 3 combination makes the iTeraCare very, very unique and the #1 terahertz device in the world. We've got a lot of features of the iTeraCare. We've got the penetration, meaning it can penetrate even down to your bone marrows and it can clear blockages. That's why it's #1 against blockages and inflammation. And it activates these inactive cells using resonance, right? It kills those unhealthy cells. It can eliminate, all right, unhealthy cells, and it can also empower or optimize those good cells. It identifies those bad cells and kills them. And it's very safe. No radiation at all, 0 ultraviolet problems, you know, those stuff. And it's easy to operate. Now, based on result, this was tested by a third party. This lady tested the iTeraCare using the BioWell Kirlian camera or Aura camera. before this guy used the iTeraCare, his energy alignment, as you can see those circles, the idea is to create a balance or alignment of those 7 chakra circles. All right, we call them energy centers or chakras. So the more it's aligned, the faster the body heals. So before using the iTeraCare, the alignment of this man's body's chakra wise or energy wise was at 75%. Now, after using the iTeraCare for just 15 minutes, even the lady was mind blown, in just 15 minutes, the alignment shoot up, went up to 92%. That is crazy. That is really crazy in just 15 minutes. And so they said, why don't we increase it to 30 minutes? You know what? In 30 minutes time, they were mind blown because it peaked to 100% in 30 minutes. And that is powerful because just by using the iTeraCare, using the power of terahertz, it is able to align, called homeostasis. It's able to align the energy centers so the body is relaxed and it's able to heal itself. And this is very, very powerful. You can see this, an hour of therapy is equivalent to its benefits, like you're having 10 times of acupuncture, using it for an hour. You're like having 20 times of cupping, using it for an hour, 30 times of gua sha, the scraping. This is very powerful. A lot of people love this even for their skin. And like you're having 40 times of massage with just 1 hour of using the iTeraCare. Now, we don't recommend the iTeraCare for people who are pregnant. So if you're pregnant, don't use the iTeraCare. Don't use a bio if you're pregnant. But if you're menstruating, you can use it on other parts of your body, but don't blow it directly, all right, where there is bleeding there. If you got stent in the heart or you got objects implanted, wounds and fractured bones, do not blow directly on those areas. If you got lens implanted inside your eyes, you are not recommended. We don't recommend you blow on those areas. So this is the iTeraCare. That is the short presentation for the iTeraCare. And as you see, if you, in case you don't know, the iTeraCare has thousands of testimonies around the world. And we have 500 plus doctors all over the world that's using and recommending the iTeraCare device. Now, Prife International doesn't stop just by, giving you the frequency. We want to give you the best in every field. The Prife International company is positioned as the leader of frequency devices, frequency, modalities. And so tonight, I'd like to introduce to you that with the iTeraCare and other products of the iTeraCare of Prife International, you can achieve your ultimate human health. Yes, the iTeraCare is superb, all right, but you can add on with other devices that Prife has so that you can have a full circle. We call it ultimate human health. Where is this coming from? Now, I have discovered this by listening to Gary Brecka. You can Google this guy. You can listen to his YouTube videos and a lot of his podcasts. Now, Gary Brecka, I'm inspired with this guy because the first time I heard him, I said, yes, this guy is just out of the norm. His ways, his method is so powerful that celebrities, athletes, and a lot of known people are using his methods. And he has thousands of testimonies. Now, he is a human biologist. He's a biohacker, longevity expert. Before he's doing this purpose as this guy today, he had 22 years of experience as a life insurance predicting mortality agent. They were part of this science that they can predict a person when he died by the month. Can you imagine that? And this database has over 370 million lives, all right, in this data with 85% accuracy of their death to the month. And he said this is one of the most accurate science. You cannot believe. And the industry that has this record is actually the life insurance industry. That's why, you don't see any life insurance, closing down even during the pandemic. All right, this industry is skyrocketing even today. Because why? Because of their data, the data to tell that they can tell their clients when they could die, and the possibility in a month, not just predicting it approximately, but to the month. And that is very powerful. So this is what Gary Brecka said. He said, we can take as many raw materials, but if the body is unable to convert these raw materials in the form that the body needs, we have a deficiency. All right. You might not understand it, but let me bring you to this clarity. We call it methylation. All right. Methylation is a biochemical process that converts the food you eat, the supplements you're taking, into a material that the body can absorb. It becomes usable form that the body can absorb, that the cells can absorb. If you don't have this ability in your body, you will still have deficiency. In other words, you might be taking a lot of supplements, but still the body has a deficiency problem. Okay. And why is that so? Because according to Gary Brecka and a lot of his studies and scientists, because we are missing three vital components. Trilogy of health. We call this the trilogy of health. And with all the studies that they did for many, many years, they said they go back to nature. And these are the three elements we must have for us to achieve ultimate human health. This is first, grounding. Number two is breath work. You can get enough oxygen. And number three is sunlight. I know you agree with me. These are three free from nature, but very powerful component that the body needs so that the body can methylate. With these three components, if you have this every day, I'm telling you, he said, it's going to add minimum 7 years to your life. Wow. I mean, for him to say that, he knows what he's saying, right? So let's go into it one by one. First is grounding. Grounding is like you're magnetized from Earth. We remember we are connected in Earth. We are connected by nature, in nature, because magnetism from Earth discharges us into the Earth. It discharges those unnecessary charging from stress, from devices that we're holding, and from things around us that distorts the charge or the polarity of our cells. So by grounding, we change the polarity, the outer polarity of the cells, so the cells will not attach or magnetize together. It starts to repel, and it allows oxygen and other materials to go inside the cells. Grounding is important. In fact, it said grounding creates alkalinity in the body. Wow, that's amazing. So guys, ground yourself. If you can do this every single day, then you are getting towards your ultimate human health. Number two, breath work. This is free. You can do breathing. Why? Because we need enough oxygen in the body. So grounding is from the earth. Oxygen is from the air. So if you can breathe, have time to breathe, like yoga, those stuff, breath work. We've got Wim Hof. You can Google this guy. In fact, I followed his Wim Hof breathing technique. It's very powerful. For you to have enough oxygen is powerful, so the body will get into methylation, and it starts to convert a lot of materials in the body. With enough oxygen, the body is at peak performance. Now, sunlight. This is free again. We need light from the sun. We are meant to spend 85% of our time outdoors, so we can convert this light in the body so that we can produce vitamin D. We don't produce vitamin D in the body. We produce it using light from the sun. So having vitamin D, as you know, it starts to work on a lot of different stuff in the body. Vitamin D is like a vital component that affects other stuff inside the body. And you know that, all right? So it's very important to get exposed under the sun. Now, if you move farther away from these three powerful components, you're going to get sicker. That's the truth. And that's the reason why humanity has a high levels of inflammation. Humanity is getting sicker. Humanity is getting weaker. And disease is getting even out of hand. It's because we moved away from these three things. You get out of your house, you get inside the car, everything is covered. You go inside the mall, everything is covered. All right. You walk with your shoes. Nobody's walking today barefoot. I mean, everybody walking with slipper. And if ever you walk with barefoot, it's hard to, like, in a year's time. How many times, right? That's why when you're in a beach, remove your shoes, walk barefoot. You got to have a sand, a grass, or a soil where you can walk. And we don't do these things today. We don't expose ourselves under the sun because they said the sun gives us cancer, which is a misinformation. All right. And they tell us that, all right, that this stuff, you need to put all this skin sunblocks. And in fact, the truth is, the moment humanity starts putting all those sunblocks and those creams on the skin, that's when we start having all those cancer. It's not the sun, it's what we put in the body. The sun has been there for millions of years, and it's giving humanity good health. So guys, why do we need all these three things? Because we understand that every cell in our body is a battery. We need to charge. Sunlight charges the body, all right? Grounding charges the cells in the body. Oxygen charges the body, and you know that. And you know what Gary Brecka said? If you are not exposed to these three things because of your work, because of your location, because of what you're doing, you can buy the superhuman protocol, and it costs $150,000 US. That is so expensive, right? This is his product. He's selling this to elites, celebrities, athletes. Rich people are buying his superhuman protocol. He has this PEMF mat. You lie it on there and you got the PEMF like you're being magnetized on Earth. You got this pod, like the infrared pod that mimics the sunlight, all right? And he has this little bit of, this breath oxygen generator here. Look at that. And this three, combination is so expensive, $150,000, all right? But you get all this three stuff, and people are loving it because they're seeing great results. But I'm going to give you a good news tonight, guys. You don't need to pay $150,000 US, which is very expensive, for you to achieve your ultimate human health. You can get this all in Prife International. You can get grounding by using our BioLite or the Bio. You can get enough oxygen in your body using our OxyTap, which infuses oxygen in your water. You can get sunlight, which mimics the sunlight because of our iTeraCare. All this three stuff is available here in Prife International. Why is that so? Why? Well, number one, the Bio or the BioLite has a PEMF technology, which again has the same effect as grounding. And there's even more than that. We've got, terahertz, we've got graphene rays, which the PEMF that mimics there. There's a lot of great components in our BioLite. But the most important there is the PEMF, which you are grounding, all right? And these are the results, all right? Just by using the PEMF, you can see those blood cells, right? There is now an increase of oxygen, increase of nutrients, increase of cellular, energy and circulation. And even the plaque that is built up is also decreased. And there's a lot of great stuff when you use the PEMF, and that is available in our Bio and BioLite. These are the benefits when you use the Bio, all right? And this is the technology that we have in our Bio and BioLite. We got the terahertz, we got the negative ions, and the far infrared, which is, again, great for circulation, for muscle pains, and so on and so forth. Now, the second one is the OxyTap. The OxyTap, they tested it. It has 6 times higher oxygen absorption in your liver compared by just breathing. 6 times, all right? This was done in the oxygen therapy in June 1992, all right, by Dr. Zotel, okay? So using the OxyTap, you're going to absorb 6 times the oxygen in your cells faster than breathing. And I love this statement here. The presence of oxygen is the absence of disease. Woo! Why is that so? The importance of oxygen in the cell. We've got the mitochondria, which is the generator or the power generator of our cells. You have the ATP, which is like the fuel, all right? Adenosine triphosphate, which is the source of energy used to store in our cells. Now, with the low oxygen, less ATP, you know what happens if there is less ATP, all right, you crave for other stuff to energize the cells. And most of us, we crave for sugar. Sugar is not the energy for the cells. It is oxygen. So if we take more sugar, you know what happens? The body goes into acidity. The body goes into havoc. The body goes into this. In fact, they said that sugar is not really healthy for the body. It's like poison in the body. But the more we take this sugar, the more it creates havoc inside the body. So a cell that has oxygen, this oxygen is good so the body can start transporting those electrons and energy in the body. So we need a lot of high energy called ATP for many functions. That is to functions, to create normal functions in our cells, to repair our cells when you're injured, all right? It's good to make you young and alive. It fights infections, and it's great for cancerous cells. They said that a cancer cell has lack or no oxygen at all right? When a cell has no oxygen to use, it turns cancerous. This is according to Dr. Otto Warburg, a biologist, a Nobel Prize winner in medicine. He said that all normal cells have a requirement for oxygen, but cancer cells can live without oxygen. So if you're deprived 30% of its oxygen for 48 hours, it might become cancerous. You know, try to check your room today, right? Just check the place you're in right now. Do you have enough ventilation? Do you have enough oxygen? Most of the rooms are locked, like pigeon houses. You know, we've got this condominiums, it's locked. There's no ventilation. It's just, you know, air conditioned. And this depletion of oxygen causes this cancer to grow in the body. This is according to Dr. Otto. So oxygen and neurons is also required for us to experience high elevated emotions. You know, passion, joy, excitement, vibrance, and happiness. It takes oxygen and neurotransmitters combined for you to achieve high elevated emotions, you know? So oxygen is a drug to the brain. And number 3 is our iTeraCare, which mimics the sunlight and even more, ladies and gentlemen. So this powerful combination can make you achieve that ultimate human health. This is Prife International. We are here to give you the best combination to become healthy, to achieve the prime of your life, to achieve the ultimate human health at a fraction of the price. From 150,000, you get it from the superhuman protocol, or you get it less than 10% of that superhuman protocol price. You get the iTera BioLite, which is cheaper, the OxyTap, of course, and the iTeraCare. You can start with the classic, less than 10% from the superhuman protocol, which is 150,000 US dollars. Guys, you can become healthy again. So if you have your iTeraCare, I encourage you to get your OxyTap. I encourage you to get your BioLite. Get this trilogy of wellness. Get this trilogy of wellness, all right? Make sure that your combination is complete. Make sure the trilogy is complete in your house, and teach this for your kids. Teach this to your parents, to your loved ones. Let them know this trilogy of wellness. Why? We want methylation. We want the body to be in its optimum state. So we are positioned to be a leader, Prife International, in human health, using the most advanced frequency products today. And we got a lot of incredible more products. We've got over 20 plus products already. And I'm so proud of this company because we are expanding so fast. We've got global events all over the world. Now, today we are in over 70, almost like 80 plus countries and regions already. You know, you've seen a lot of our events, all right, in Malaysia. This is a Malaysian company, by the way. We've got events all over the world in North and Latin America, all right? And we've got Europe and Africa. We've got a lot of great leaders. And you know, this is what I love about the leaders here in Prife. A lot of us, and the reason why you're here, because you have the love for humanity. If you agree with me, say yes, right? You love humanity, all right? You love to touch lives. You love to bring back health to humanity because humanity is getting sicker. So you want to contribute for the health, to bring back health to humanity. That's why you are here. We have Asia, Australia, New Zealand. All right. This is Prife International. So guys, to learn more about the Trilogy of Wellness, to learn more about iTeraCare, I want you to ask the person that invited you tonight. So this is my ultimate human health presentation. So thank you for listening to my product presentation. In a while, I'll be talking about the business plan. You can stay tuned or you can go if you wish. It's fine. So out of this time, before I talk about the business, all right, let me get into you. Let me see all of you here. There are 348 of us tonight. And if you are like, if you learn something, I want you to go to the comment box, right? Meeting chat and say, I've learned something. If there's something amazing tonight that you've learned, because again, you know, get the 3 Trilogy of Wellness. If not yet, at least if you're a first timer, at least you start with the iTeraCare and you climb up. Then after the iTeraCare, you got the bio. After the bio, you get the OxyTap. This 3 combination will definitely skyrocket your health. And this is why I'm so excited. So go to the person that invited you tonight. I'm sure that it's a wow, it's amazing. Because why, guys? We are just starting again. This is still the 2nd year of Prife. And I believe there's more to come. There's more and more. We've got supplements. We've got more devices, more frequency devices. I mean, we are positioned to make sure that the human health, right, is achieved to its optimum state. Let me get into the business plan. And as I always say, you know, if the product is amazing, it is equally as amazing also when you want to do the business here in Prife International, right? So with an amazing product comes an amazing compensation plan. And this is seamless, very lucrative. And in fact, you know, just to give you an excitement, all right, after this disclaimer, of course, you know, just to give you an excitement, we are already in over 80 countries, regions, states, branches, and stockists all over the world in 2+ years. And that is amazing. Another excitement is that a lot of our top earners have broken, all right, have broken a lot of MLM high incomes. I mean, incomes that they have garnered in like 5, 10, or 15, 20 years. And it's broken in Prife in just 1-2 years. All right. I'm not here to hype you up, but that is the fact that a lot of our top earners are really enjoying the benefits of this compensation plan. And this is one of the best compensation plan because this was created based on the 20 best binary plans in the world. This was created by Dr. Stephen Lai, our president, with a lot of his co-founders and his partners. And so why Prife International? All right. Well, again, we are positioned as the world leader in frequency devices. Our products works. It's like a magic, right? With the 3 combination, the Trilogy of Wellness. I mean, it's going to step up the game. iTeraCare, bio, and the OxyTap, it's going to step up. It's going to create a brand new wave of leaders and wave of financial breakthrough for all the leaders that are committed to do the business. And guys, we are the first in the global market to have the Trilogy of Wellness, the first in the market to have the iTeraCare. Our product is essential. This is essential if you want to achieve the ultimate human health. You got to have the 3 devices. It's super essential. And the market is huge. We are starting. In fact, I felt like it's a fresh, brand new year for me. You know why? Because with the Trilogy of Wellness and what's going on with the iTeraCare, which is the world's #1 in terahertz light wave, you know, devices. I mean, guys, it is wonderful. It's exciting to be part of Prife International. So again, we have got 20+ products. All right. There's a lot to mention. A lot of them are available in Malaysia. Some are available in Thailand and eventually other countries to follow. And a lot of these products, all right, will not be part of the entry packages. It will be redeemed using the maintenance or the unilevel from your maintenance bonus, maintenance wallet. or redemption wallet, you can use your money there to redeem a lot of these products. So these are the pricing. As you know, we have a jump up of price this year. And so for the USA, the pricing of the classic is around $400. The premium plus is at $700, and the pro is around $4,000. And in the Philippines, it's 199, 500,000. All right, Europe 4990. So these are the pricing. The classic is around 499 for Europe, 19,950 in the Philippines. So this is also the price for the iTera Bio, 4,500, 380. So again, a lot of this pricing differs because of taxes and duties. So ask the person that invited you, or check their Telegram channels or Facebook channels, or ask that upline leader there, so you will have the updated pricing of each of our packages or each of our products. So these are the packages. We call this entry packages. We've got 3 of those. We've got the silver. You can get the classic or the ion shield or the flash. We call this the 7 wonders. Or you can get the silver, which is the latest one, using the premium plus. But the premium plus is not 200 PV. It is 400 PV. All right, still silver account, meaning your maximum income is at $300 a day, but the PV is 400. That's the difference there. Now you can get the gold, which is the premium, or 3 classic, or the bio light, each of which has the same PV at 600. Now you can get the highest, all right, account, which is the diamond at 2000 PV if you get the pro, 10 classic, and the bio pro or the bio has 2,500 PV. All right, diamond means you got a maximum income of $3,750 a day, up to 6 level of leadership bonus, which I'm going to show you later. Or you can get the OxyTap at 2,900 PV. You can see how high that is. That's, I think, roughly around 65% of the price, which is 2,900. If you compare it with the price X amount or the ratio of the PV, that's 60+% of the OxyTap. And so when you buy the packages, then you can start enjoying our income. We've got 8 ways to generate our income. We've got the sponsor bonus, redemption bonus, level pairing bonus. This is our fast track income. In other words, all right, this is good for people who likes to sell. All right, sellers, retailers, they love the 3. And we've got the 4th one for leaders who wants to build their network, their groups. They will enjoy the group pairing bonus, the leadership bonus, the uni-level bonus. And for those who wants to go rank up and even enjoy the best benefits of this marketing plan, they get the 7 and the 8. All right, those who are really achievers to the highest level, they got the global profit bonus. Now, we've got 3 wallets, ladies and gentlemen. The bonus wallet, this wallet can be withdrawn via your enrolled bank account or USDT wallet address. It can also be converted to register wallet. All right, in other words, you can get this through cash, all right? In cash it, turn it into cash, bonus wallet. And we've got the number 2 wallet, we call it the register wallet, which can be used to purchase in the back office. Purchase what? The packages. And we got the number 3 wallet, we call it the BRW or bonus redemption wallet, which you can use to redeem products, and you can purchase the BRW, all right, in your back office, but they don't have PV. Again, the BRW or bonus redemption wallet don't have point value. Yes or yes? Woo! Okay, now let's go into the next one. First one, how do I get these bonuses? Now, when you get a package and you start referring or sponsoring, those are, or inviting, all right, then you start getting the sponsor bonus. So if a person, a friend of yours, got a silver, you got 10% of that, which is $20. All right. And gold, you get 10% of that, which is sponsor bonus, you get $60. And if your friend gets a diamond, whichever of those packages or those products, you get 10%, which is $200. So it's very straightforward. Whoever you sponsor and they buy the package, silver, gold, you get 10%, even the diamond, taken from the PB per package. Fast track income here. Number 2, we've got the redemption bonus. Now, For a silver, you get 70% or $70 for a silver out of the 200 PV, which is 35% of the PV. So 35% of 400 PV, which is the premium plus, that's the amount of commission that you will get, because it's 35% of the PV. So 35% of the 400 PV is for silver, which is for premium plus. Gold is 40% of the PV. So gold has 600, 40% of that, that is $240. And diamond, it goes up the notch, 50% of the PV. So a diamond has 2,000 PV, you get $1,000 as redemption bonus. Now, this goes to your redemption points. It does not go into your bonus wallet. All right. So this is another good deal here, good commissions for those who really love to share to as many friends as they can. So that's number 2. Number 3 is the level pairing bonus. Now, let me just cut this very, very fast. Now, what is level pairing bonus? Every level, because here we only connect 2 accounts. Every account has 2 accounts that can be connected. It cannot connect more than 2, 3, 4. It can only connect 2. We call it binary system or the binary program. So each account can only connect 2. So if 2 connects 2, it becomes 2, 4, you know what I mean, 8, 16, 32, it goes on and on. So every level, as it increases in its number, it will only pair 1 pair per level based on placement, by the way. All right. So based on placement, and even if it's your sponsor or even someone who spilled from the top, your upline, this is still counted on an infinity level. So 1 pair every level based on PV. So let's say silver and silver, that's 200 and 200 times 40%, you get $80. All right. What if it's diamond and silver? It will only pay you the smaller package. So it will only pay you $80 because the smaller package is silver. But what happened is, if the silver account upgrades to diamond, it will pay you the remaining balance of $720. Isn't that good? What if it's diamond and diamond? You get 40% of that 2,000 PV, that is $800, so on and so forth. So in this case, my suggestion, you can intentionally pair both packages. If it's diamond and diamond, you can intentionally pair and you can enjoy 40% on an infinite level, ladies and gentlemen. So a lot of people are really maximizing this. So what they do is they go deep. Every level, they match it every level. Level 1, match. Level 2, up to level 1,000, and they match it diamond to diamond, gold to gold, and so on and so forth. And they get a maximum of 40% of that. So you can enjoy this. So for more information, you can ask the sponsor that invited you. Now, number 3, these are for people who like to do the network. We call it level, or we call it the group pairing bonus. Okay, the group pairing bonus starts from the package that you have chosen. So it starts with the percentage of 8% if you're a silver, 10% if you're gold, 12% of your diamond. So what is that, Nathan? Well, look at this. Okay, this is how it works. The group pairing bonus starts on the 4th level infinite. All right, so each account, this is you can only pair 2, right? All right, left and right. Your left and right can only pair 2. All right, so 2 and then 4. And then next one is 2 and 2. So that is 8. So on the 3rd level and 2nd and 1st, there is no group pairing bonus there. You can only get the every level pairing bonus. It starts from the 4th level, infinity level, and what happens is the system will accumulate, will calculate all the PV, all the points, not based on an accounts or names. It's based on the points. So it accumulates the left group on that particular day, the points that is there. It could be existing points or added points on that day, and on the right group also. And what happens is the system will match those points, and you will be paid based on your package. So if, say, there is 5,000 on your left and 5,000 on your right, and it's matched, you're paid 8% of that. All right, for 5,000 and 8% of that, you're paid around $400, correct? And if it's gold, you get 10% of that, so you get around $500. Okay, and if it's diamond, if it's 5,000, or if it's 10,000 and 10,000 in the day, you got $1,200 because you are paid at 12%. So it is, but wise choice, smart choice, to be a diamond if you want to build this business big time or full time. All right, don't go for silver, go for diamond if you know you want to build this big time. So what happens is all the points, all right, regardless, it could be placement or family, it's all being accumulated on a daily basis, and you are paid there based on the PV existing and that and the PV that will be encoded or registered on that day, and you are paid based on the package. So get a diamond if you want to maximize. So this is how it works, okay? Note here, levels 1, 2, and 3 to receive only level pairing bonus. There is no group pairing bonus for these levels, but from 4th level onwards, you will receive the group pairing bonus. All packages can enjoy a pairing bonus for infinity level. So the daily max out payment for a silver is $300, gold $900, and diamond $3,750. Okay, every single day. So it doesn't make sense. You want a full blast in this business and you are a silver. It really doesn't make sense. You gotta upgrade into diamond. So silver sponsor, silver bonus. If you can see, if you're a silver, maximum of 300, maximum per month of $9,000. That's what you get. If you're a gold, maximum group pairing bonus, daily bonus of $900 every day, and maximum per month is $27,000. If you're a diamond, look at this, look at the difference, ladies and gentlemen. It's like 1,000 difference. Maximum daily group pairing bonus of $3,750. It's 1,000% from silver to diamond, and a maximum per month income of $112,500 every month. So get the diamond. All right. Now, number 5, you will enjoy leadership bonus. This is builder's bonus. This is taken from group pairing income of your direct. So direct means the person that you invited and they do the business. That is your direct sponsored line. So your first level are all your direct. All right. If you've got 10 of your direct and they earn certain amount of group pairing income every day, you get 10% from that. So if friend 1, which is your direct, is earning $1,000 a day, you get $100. And it doesn't stop there. It goes to your second level, third level, fourth level, meaning the direct of your direct and the direct of your second generation. So let's go straight to diamond. If you're a diamond, you get up to the level 6th. All right, direct of your direct up to level 6, 5%. That's a total of 35% if you are a diamond. If you are a silver, that's 25%. If you are a gold, that's 30%, and 35% if you are a diamond. Now, bonus is calculated on generation, not on level, based on sponsor hierarchy. You can also benefit with just one zone. In other words, if there is no group pairing there, just with one line, and it's direct of your direct, you still get this leadership bonus, ladies and gentlemen. So this is what's exciting about this compensation plan. Now, number 6, this is really, really exciting here. Now, you need to maintain your account with $30. That is equivalent to 21 PV on a calendar month. In other words, when you join, you got 2 months. So you join this month, February, you are maintained, and March. But within March, you have to maintain or save, pay $30 for you to be maintained on the following month, which is April. So it's always a month before. What happens to those $30 US? It is equivalent to 21 PV. So you and the people under you, as they maintain, this is long-term. Now, I'm not talking about just 1 month, 2 months. Long-term, if you want to do this business big time, and long-term, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years from now, you're going to enjoy the uni-level bonus in its great essence, ladies and gentlemen. So it's accumulated, and if you don't have any sponsor, like you got only one, you only get 6th generation. If you got one direct sponsor, all right, with a group point combined of 210 and so on and so forth. So if you want to maximize up to 20th generation, you got to have at least 8 direct sponsored group with a total combined of 210 PV, which is very, very easy when you're building this business full time. So 8 direct, you can have a max override up to 20th generation. And let me give you an example here. This is an example of just having 2 group members, and none at all. Everybody just agrees to get 2 every month. So first month, get 2, second month, 4, 8, 16. And if everybody does that 2 on 2 on 2 every month and maintains $30 US, all right, how much is your income on the 20th month, provided that you got 8 directs, all right, and those 2 is out of the 8, 2 only has this, consistent multiplication and consistent uni-level maintenance. This is your income on the 20th month on a monthly basis. That is 1.3 million US dollars. That's a lot of number, all right? That's a lot of figures right there. Of course, that wouldn't be perfect, but even if you get 10% of 1.3, that's 130,000 US dollars. Even if it's 1%, that's 13,000 US dollars, just by focusing on 2 on 2 on 2 on 2. All right. What if you got more than 2? What if you get 8 direct, the maximum 8 direct referral teams? All right. You get consist out of 10 or more individuals to do maintenance. And you see what on the 20th generation, that is 5.2 million US dollars of maintenance bonus in US dollars, 5.2 US dollars. All right. That's a lot. Even if it's 1%, that's 52,000 US dollars. So guys, it's important that you are guided in this maintenance. All right. That you know that if in case you forgot to maintain, you have to pay 60 US dollars. That is required for you to maintain for the current month and the next month if you forgot to maintain, all right? And if the account remains unmaintained for 6 months, the existing PV balance will be flushed in half in 6 months. And if the account is not maintained for over 12 months, the PV balance, all of that existing PV will be fully flush, just in case you know. So take a screenshot. This is our bonus summary, all right, and redemption bonus, so on and so forth. So for those of you who wants to do the business, all right, just the plain and simple networking, you can get all this bonus summary. Now, for those of you who wants to rank up, you want to take the business to the next level or to the highest level, we've got number 7, which is a rank up bonus. All right. If you rank up for 1-star manager, you get one-time our wallet bonus of 300 US dollars. If you rank up to 2-star manager, you got a one-time rank up bonus of 600 US dollars and 900 US dollars if you rank up as 3-star manager. This is one time. Now, what happens here? If you rank up as a 3-star, all right, it doesn't stop there. Then you can rank up to the highest level, which is Crown Ambassador. You can start with directorship ranking, starting from Sapphire, goes to Ruby, Pearl, Emerald, Diamond, and Director. A Sapphire can receive 1,500 R wallet. A Ruby will receive 3,000 R wallet. A Pearl receive 4,500. Emerald 6,000. Diamond 8,000, and a Crown Ambassador receives 16,000 US dollars R wallet. All right. How to be Sapphire? You need 3-star managers, direct leaders. It could be on one side or both sides, as long as it's 2 direct 3-star managers. For Ruby, you need 3 direct of 3 stars. Pearl, you need 4 3-star direct. Emerald, you need 5 3-star direct. Diamond, you need 6 3-star direct. And the highest for now is the Crown Ambassador, which you need for you to achieve that is 8 3-star managers. And we only have 2 Crown Ambassadors as of now, and they are all from the Philippines. And they are my sister and my brother. I'm so proud of that. All right. Now, how to become 3-star? How to become 3-star? Well, you need 2-star direct. How to become 2-star? You need 1-star 2 direct. And how to be 1-star? You need 2 direct, which achieve 10,000 points. All right, each of that direct in 1 calendar month. That's the only rank that needs a time bound or a month to achieve that, and that is 1-star. Okay, a 1-star, you need 2 direct groups, all right, within a month that will achieve 10,000 PV in 1 month time, and you go up the ladder. Now let's go into the highest one, or the number 8, the last one, where you can enjoy a lot of great benefits from everybody's effort. All right, the last one is called the Global Profit Bonus, which is a total of 2.1 total bonus from gross global sales. This is from Sapphire Director to Crown Ambassador. Okay, this is paid annually, and this is calculated monthly, provided that you meet the qualifications. All right, so there are qualifications which I show you the next slide. But if you're a Sapphire, you get 0.1% of all the gross global sales around the world. So if you're the only one there, you're going to enjoy that. There's a lot of Sapphires. I'm a Sapphire Director. There's a lot of us. I think at least 11 or 15 of us. We've got Ruby Directors. There's few of them, around 4 or 5. We've got Pearl, I think 1 only. All right, there's no Emerald. There's 1 Diamond Director, and there are 2 Crown Ambassadors. So 2 Crown Ambassadors, like they're, slicing the 6%. All right, so that's how it is. So how do you get this? How do you pay it annually? You gotta have this qualification. So for Crown Ambassador, you get all of this. You can take a screenshot, so on and so forth. So now another thing which is very important, ladies and gentlemen, you got to understand this. All right, we have got this income distribution scheme in our program, in our business program. So all the income from Unilevel bonus, global profit bonus, it's given to you 100% cash. Wow, right? Unilevel and global profit is 100% cash. Now, the global profit is paid annually, reflected monthly. Okay, Unilevel is monthly, 100%. Income from sponsored bonus, level pairing bonus, group pairing bonus, leadership bonus is subject to 80% cash and 20% product points. It is converted into bonus redemption wallet, which is 20%. All right. So that's what you do. Now, if you really want to do this business and you want to do it big time, properly, smartly, you got to follow the right strategy. So my suggestion, all right, it's not mandatory, but if you know you're going to do this seriously, get at least 3 accounts. The top account, you can upgrade it eventually to diamond. So it's going to be diamond, silver, silver. And some they convert or upgrade to diamond, diamond, and diamond eventually. Not now. You can start with silver, silver, silver. And then as you grow up, as you earn more, you can upgrade to diamond. There's no rush. All right, so ask the person that invited you, and then you start going deep. You encode, you place your leaders in one straight line. Okay, leader 1, 2, and 3, and 4. All the production of 4, 3, and 2 goes to 1. All right, all the production of leader 8, 7, 6, and 5 goes to U3. That there is that accumulative process. That program that accumulates. Whoever's down there, it is passed up to whoever is connected there. So that's the power of this plan. So these 8 ways to generate income, you got to understand, if you master this, guys, you can maximize the income of Prife International. This is a very lucrative binary plan. As you can see, 8 of this. And the special bonus is for builders, for rank up bonus, and global profit bonus. To learn more, guys, ask the person that invited you tonight. Now, let me show you the proof of the pudding. All right, how do you know that this marketing plan is superb and it is creating millionaires and a lot of really financially blessed people. I'm going to show you our top earners, and this is shown in our back office on a monthly basis. So some of these examples, guys, to encourage you, not to hype you, to encourage you. Again, this is not a gimmick, but this is to show you that we have results, and a lot of our leaders are enjoying the benefits of this marketing plan. And there it is. These are the top earners. The top 1 earners for 2023 November was from Malaysia and USD. The money he garnered was 138,000 US dollars. You can see there. Woo, this was last year. Last year, 2023. 2023 August was 151. Why is that so? Because he maxed out with the group pairing bonus and a lot of leadership bonus, uni-level bonus combined. That's 151,000 US dollars. You can see it's 120, 129, 130. This is every month, 1 account. Now, a lot of them, they have 2 accounts, 3 accounts. My dear upline, my sister has 3, 4 more accounts earning at a maximum level. You can imagine how much blessing a lot of our top earners are enjoying every month. And you can be the next one. Say it to yourself, I'm the next one. I'm going to make it happen. All right. I'm going to work. I'm going to work with smart strategy. I'm going to work with the right team. I'm going to create team, and I'm going to work with joy and gladness and love for humanity. If that is you, I want to see you on the top, and you can be the next top earner. Because why, guys? You're not alone. We are many, but we are one Prife, one team, one family. So see you at the top. I bless you. I thank you for joining me today. I wish you all success. You can follow our Prife International channels. You can follow our Facebook, our YouTube. Our iElite system is right there. So guys, this is our thing. We want you to achieve the prime of your life. So this is Nathan. Thank you for staying with me.